Neat 100.9 and 15th of April 2025, the year of our Lord. Yeah, good year, some the Ebre at for me, the ERNEST BREW Smith, make us a caucus upon Sarkodia, or Hanafi, Kwam, been datching and so higher chance to feature man today, Kufigun. So, Hebabeka and Sanafia, good year, some day, Abre at for all the a year, the social media handles, Nina, Frima, a bank on a Fianaya, Safada Roma, and I a day, Ebebrem. Yakofama and Insabi, Bape, na Yabefe, Fisabanafi, the main discussion. Na yedi ababeto. So don't forget the big game is coming up. Real Madrid and Arsenal and the EBS. So any UEFA Champions League first leg, it was 3-0 in favor of Arsenal. I'm for say is here the Real Madrid who say Rice we cry am no more dia share is answer Rice in between hand to omo. But the champion say be on between over 10 year. It mo share so you be discussing how say the new ma AC etie. Now fear to me a premier sign at the aquarium. Ghana Football Association is was our arrangements, and then no a Unity Cup. I am a between 27th and 31st of May 2025, and as our tournament no Airbus Nigeria for start kasa say Ghana for no be the papa. Almost if you almost feel say nice opportunity the moment and say ye deny am World Cup no. Ye to be am uncle fan World Cup into say emraso no man yan Airbus our G Tech Community Stadium Brentford West London and Airbus. No other Nigeria for that 2 years, one better pa. See, now more World Cup slot in the end, almost better say. This is the time also be proven a wet. The American said the new man is see a tear. Come now, I'm been dashing. I crowd out there and then 7 day a break. Come morning.
Morning, Africa.
A biabo there.
Yamiadum na unso.
Yamiadum. And can't say no.
Oh, ebiu.
And it's a car.
Any kada.
All right.
The being who made them in Sabes Mebeka.
Yeah, me John be on the jack concert. Matty. Wait.
Be anyhow.
Matty, me must need you.
Ano peso yesi kuria krado na agopramaso sem ene enano pay yete alternative for me di kind wo akọ amanone na if amanone sem no ba na afi meje mama me boss na menua kwaku so etumi abem na yenhye sem na sia no pay dia na me di mani chemu ewo Liverpool mo former player onu ana etumi admit say wo sheda in 2016 wo sheda a plan yonku player said e be ya onu betumi enya akwenya no munna ye academy players apprentice Tom Barrett ena chese no ye desperate so betumi enya akwenya agiremu etumi abo enti okwem bia so na e so tumi epra ni nua said e betumi ahwe aboa no no etumi enya akwan eno nanam so a defender the dear Dan Clary onu etumi ekotia no ma ne namu etumi ebuya ye de ne share crutches mu na Liverpool ene Esther for game no a na wo mo eba bebono sa game no ekoye 2-2 na ye FA Cup third round ena Liverpool ebetumi eche Esther City Southwest team etwa mo 3-0 return leg no ewo Anfield na suni nyam no na adwombone aba abrante baako etimu a ene wono edi sensem no aba betutwa na yede onsem no edi ema eti for Andre Onana Manchester United wo mo goalkeeper enanui ene okofa ba yo ene onu ani jejireje okofa ba ene se goals awo je ewo Lyon no nanu Europa no na enu na ne impedifo kire se omo drop no ahead of the Newcastle game am boy Ruben Amorim papa no drop ni wie no ena enei namunim se omo drop Onana no akwa nkonimdie etumi aba na mistake kura womo second goalkeeper no ekokokoye no kra na chen ate onu no Bayeden de onu no edi a wotumi ekokoye no na chese che Onana de eno na nei Onana enra oni ni agent drive ye ekokopie mu ewo Carrington hono na reporter eba na no pay ye de ho nsem no edi ema etifo ni se anhwe ya abrantie Onana obefi Manchester United reporter eba ni se Saudi Arabia fo no edi sikapudo bi aba betete nchen se obekọ se won kono nyina no ebre ena ebetumi akire na Newcastle for AD United for so enkonim no ehwie no wo mo head coach ana ni tin de Eddie Howe papa no say no mo chese oyale pa and health issues na enyade a ejina brano enam so ma assistant coach Jackson Tinda wono ene tumi ebehwe ya ototototo niema ma niema etimi ekonkan ede emom na nei papa no ede news about chese papa no gusu a ɛgye ayarehwɛ a wɔhwɛ no sɛ no ho ɛbɛtumi ayɛ den ama nneɛma so ɛtumi akɔ nkan ɛwɔ saa ɛnhyehyɛ no te hyɛ no so na ɛfa ɛma me na ɛsɛ ɛnɛ yi odi wani ɛde kyerɛ mu hɔ a ɛnsɛm no na pɔmuden ho nsɛm no na nhyɛ da nsisi so Miguel Arteta report ɛfi Spain ɛreba ne sɛ we receive plenty of warnings ahead of ɛnɛ nyame adoma ɛkyena game a wɔn ɛne Real Madrid ɛde bɛpem so no already wɔn lead 3-0 wɔn de ɛkɔ game no mu ɛno ɛne report ɛba ne ɛde ho nsɛm ɛma ɛtiefo Newcastle United ɛnɛ 18-year-old talent pa wɔn kyerɛ sɛ onim ball no ɛbɔ bɔde ma Malaga ɛdin ɛde Antonio Cordero wɔn kyerɛ sɛ ne mɔne bɔ no ɛyɛ adeɛ ɛsɔ ni 18 years wɔn ɛtumi asan ne na ɔbaaba abɛgyina mu na wɔatumi abɔ ɛde ama Bobo Kono wei ɛne ne aba na Barcafoɔ ayɛ wɔn adwene sɛ wɔn bɛtontom players na wɔn atumi anya funding ɛde asopɔto wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn kɔfa Nico Williams ɛde no ɛba na sɛ wɔn bɛtumi akɔfa Nico Williams aba already Barcafoɔ no ɛni sika wɔn kyerɛ sɛ anhwɛ a wɔn bɛtɔn aberante Rafinha na wɔn atumi agya no kwan ɛno ɛne report anɔpɛ yi ahyɛ aseɛ ɛbobɔba 2080 goals ɛna wɔatumi ahyɛ wɔ afi mu ameke 22 assist ɛwɔ 46 games ɛsampa aberante no na modern bɔ no ɛwɔ soro nanso wɔn ɛpɛ sikɛnti no wanhwɛ a wɔn bɛtɔn no na Liverpool ɛnɛ ɛne mfinhyia no ɛpɔlepɔle aduasa nsia 36 years ɛna Hebrew anaasɛ Hebrew disaster no etumi etodwa na Hebrew disaster no etodwa no mobɛka 97 fans ɛna etumi ɛte gu ya ɛkɔ ya rehosem na saa asemi na yɛ semi finals a 15th of April ɛnɛ ɛne mfinhyia aduasa nsia 1989 ɛna saa deɛ no esi meka sɛ mpɛdifoɔ ahyɛseɛ remember saa enipa ɛka nkyene egu yɛ no ɛnɛ sɛ Liverpool supporters ne adeɛ ɛno ɛne ne atimi aba betodwa na Manchester United ɛwɔ mefede bia de ti ɛde Scott McTominay na brantie no wɔn yɛ ya ɛtɔn no ɛna okopie mo Terence ya Napoli boboko na so na last week ɛna ɔhyehyere ɔbɔ 2 goals na ne 2 goals ɔbɔ editi a Empoli no ɛno atumi aboa ma ɛnɛ 8 goals ɛna wahyɛ ɛwɔ season mu na wobɛpie mu wɔ Manchester United team no mu a only one player pɛ ɛna watumi ahyɛ 8 goals a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛno no ɛyɛ Abrante Bruno Fernandes wɔno pɛ ɛna atumi ahyɛ 8 goals na sɛ ne goals a wahyɛ asmefo da ɛwɔ Italy no kra no ɛkyɛn United yɛn so ma tɔn no sɛ na sɛ it tells you sɛ United team no wɔn struggle papaapa na ɛnɛ EPL clubs no wɔn a ate sika etua agent foka nom di players abom clubs no ɛnya agorɔ koraa na ohwɛ deɛ a EPL clubs no 409 million pounds ɛyɛ agent fees nkwam atua na clubs a atua ne dodoɔ no enie from agent fees no nkwa 2024 ɛde ba bɛpiem February 2024 ɛde ba bɛpiem mu ɛnɛ February 2025 a ɛnɛ ɛyɛ 15th of April ne ɛnie AFC Bournemouth wɔn ɛna ɛleadi 16,425,116 pounds Arsenal to so emienu no ɔmo a dodoɔ na ani nti yɛ bobɔ na Arsenal fo no ɛdeɛ no yɛ putuo pa na ne odi kan wɔ mu no ɛyɛ Chelsea na Chelsea fo no yɛ 60 million pounds kwanse krasan ɛdi akyire 384 Chelsea fo ɛno no Arsenal fo yɛ 22,000 pounds ɛna Aston Villa yɛ 25,000 pounds Brentford 14,000 pounds Brighton and Hove Albion 16 mabɔ Chelsea deɛ no ɛde akyerɛ ɛhɔ Crystal Palace 11,000 Everton 9,000 Fulham 12,000 Ipswich Town 6,000 ɛna Leicester City 9,000 Liverpool ɛnso 20,000 Manchester City 52,000 Manchester United 33,000 and after Newcastle United 24 Nottingham Forest 12,000 Southampton 8 Tottenham 18,000 West Ham 19,000 Wolves 13,000 saa te di su saa de ekɔ ebreni nti mede ebesi na matumi agye mu de ama Africa Joe na watumi nensa na Africa Joe ebebem no ma memfa enchiano emfa Emma Abigail Dakwa we CEO Edema Beauty and Beyond Glamour Salon and Sport M of Anko Barrier Anafe Kwame Ejekum Vogue Zone Kwame Ejekum Mami Fincha and to me emfa Mamo Ewoho Anafe Trends and Styles eno ye CEO no ye nana ama oretu na ese mi chiomu nyina ene anope na Africa amankwa mreku se yenhwe na yenye enkai ni former teammate eyo kwa United for no omo ni omo ebo kwa United omo nyina emra na omo ne the current team of Okwa United ba be ball friendly match omo chese East Area anya fundraise omo ye no matumi dia support club no Okwa United enti obo Okwa United na uji hundi se ugusu wo form a modern from Ankwamreku 0244 277302 0244277302 na bibibia so etimi akonkan eho na ijem na wetimi atwa so na woni se Amankwamreku kru ya so ono na Nadus Bakery so odimo tintime o se omuhia workers more enti oyo obi a obetumi aye pan no adwuma number na me de ma ofra Amankwamreku na Nadus Bakery so no abawura ho
omuhia sales ya na say
workers omo a ebetumi atwe afete sales drivers workers ni nyina bi.
Okay. So they will say chichim the MZ ka obetumi aye no more obetumi aye better chain because say they will see kasi Dabu abitri we mfa abitri hu bia udidi a woni abitri
we na ya dwe
dabu udidi ani o abitri
o se we no
asma me ka onyima me pa che say udi bread ne dia wo abitri
me ahihye bi ba ne hwe ne dia me tumi
kwamna mo abenda atin na ye tiri nka kwagu support akore enso ai crowd ne efisem no efembre kwagu morning
good morning Africa nya media chairman
ya dai hu ase na wiki yakoyi okay said and run a Monday interfina
you are starting the year
okay
we are beginning the side be kwa ko to Thursday be break the anka pa
and then rabi sun ya na
o baby ensu say eja on say o sorry week na say ahoden wo ho na problem bi ani fia hwi ni bottom crowd me say was
anti ahoden now they are sorry this week no and then to aso baby ensu
say
huh
o da bi easy the baby ensu anga na make aguma so
all right your passion week mun say and I want to get closer to Nyankopon more
ha me ka say the way they are starting it mean say we anke beboa
okay can you bad all right any mean to
need 100.9 FM soon yatena say need power sports you go so den seminum at the air by the wakwa anonym hu de air con nkofo bi no makro so hu be hia say fi sema hodo ye de ebro na hu de air con air ball my Ghana we have mami France Free CAF under 20 championship by Egypt AJ Edias in the stress so nyame ya doma April busumi women there to so edunon son 27th April ekopim May 18 na jumedi no eba so na Black Satellite of Ghana etimi a qualify ekosi akane bi channel set idea 2009 Ghana eje wafu eje Africa ekwaje world match under 20 tournament no na Ghana company for quarter se koye draw no group C and a Black Satellite etima kopiema Ghana Senegal DR Congo Central African Republic anaka womo ene ohwa ye hwe nim say April 27 kopim May 18 for no jumadi baso Egypt no bibia betimi akoye ama Black Satellite of Ghana etimi abomodi de trophy na be pio mem ye de honsem de ato anim yentinsim Ghana Premier League over the weekend matches etimi etodwa na resource etimi be pie mo no ifrase anano efia day mediama otakwa no Ochi Dreams FC ebono ekanai Dreams entimi ante memenda games no sanso toaso Accra Lions 2 Basaki Holy Stars 1 and an equesia da matches akanyina and also etimi ebaso Brekum no Chelsea 1 Heart of Lion 0 Bibiani Gold Stars 1 Young Apostle 0 Kumase ekakete kebuke ma Sante Kodoko 1 Bechem United 1 na enyina senso there be omobo na ade a Stremo baby Karela United 2 Adriana Stars 0 Vision 1 House of Folk 1 Afe Legon City 0 Samates 2 we any resource itimi ebeto dwananko senso atremane Nations FC ebo enam senso atremane se league mo bionti sa game no entimi amaso 3.3 goal Womu ekra 36 points edu ekode ama Brekum Chelsea womu so ekra 35 points edwana toso edu bako 32 points Basaki Holy Stars Watosu Edumienu 30 points. Young Apostles Tosu Edumiensa 30 points. Omusu Ekra Vision Tosu Edunai 29 points. Karela United Watosu Edunum 28 points. Accra Lion Tosu Edunsia 26 points. Legon Cities Tosu Edunsua Wamu Ekra 22 points. He said so Atramama Jabo into Omune Chatwakra 18 Club League and Omune Tosu Dunwatria. He said 2 teams relegation. Relegation like a cancer at Trema home near home 3 teams next season. Moon team in Ghana Premier League in Bio. Yami Yadoma watching midweek matches. And so Todra na say na games no befa akọ odo ni che wenchi a Young Apostles ni Brekum Chelsea na ebo referee Emmanuel Graham and then 24 pointing set center referee Young Apostles versus Brekum Chelsea sa game no eba so na Sama Bueno Nsetre Arena Samates and Karela United ebebo Franklin Akumate and a pointing say Onkom as center referee Bechem United Tinafini Gold Stars Media Nyantam so Amadou Ibrahim center referee Masa game no Samson Nyinase no APN Arena no Basaki Holy Stars ni Vision FC Bebo Afonso Atiapa and Eddie Hurstobeshana no as center referee Doma Ajiman Bedupa Diana Stars ni House of Folk gamer Mube Dinyepa referee Prince Okoto Intiamwa and Eddie Shannon Sase one game no so as center referee Pando Heart of Lions net Mediamana Ebo Muhammad Misbao Eko as center referee Jeso Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Arena Nations FC Dreams FC Ebebo Salom Yao Bless and a yao pointing set center referee outside gamer and no Ebaso Accra Sports Stadium Accra Lions ni Kumase Fantabulous Asante Kodokona Ebo Ayaba Ibrahim and then penny 40 side game on Ashen and Sase Onko Reso as center referee na gamer Ebaswa Accra Lions Ebo Kumase Asante Kodokono Rena Craft head coach Edema Accra Lions Onwa Kasa was here game be dinye pa if it's a league log na Kumase Asante Kodoko lead omo per points we the Age League and as here hodon so yadia ne Accra Lions so almost per points in their survival. The 3 points in the 2 teams no ubia ehia points no gidi so china game no ebeya crack and yenti and sama head coach Edema Accra Lions Rena Craft one of the 2 jede honsem to manim ene anope.
We won against Bazaka and this should give us confidence for our game against Kotoko, which will be a very hard encounter for us. There will be probably, as you know, as we all have 3 games in 8 days. So there will be changes, but of course I have to see and wait for the next 2 training sessions, and I won't predict anything in public, of course. Kotoko needs a win to remain on their spot top of the table. We need a win to remain in our position to try to avoid relegation, so this will be a very tough encounter. Of course, Kotoko is a big favorite.
We and summer head coach Edema Accra Lions Rena Craft one on edit to get hon summer to him and anope na ukopie Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Arena Nations FC one so airboard Dreams FC be dinye pa na coach Kasim Mengo Okansi one head coach Edema Nations FC on wakasa say oje defeater and the Nations for more match over the weekend defeated Dreams Ekonyaye against Mediamana utumi say game airbus no be dinye 4-0 party will be answer that say the Mediama betimi Dreams FC na also mutimi ya Jumaden ansana o metimi edim kunim watching over Dreams FC. Kasim Okansi Mengo.
I know Dreams are in tough form. It's unfortunate they lost their match to Mediama. Football is a game of uncertainty. Nobody could predict Mediama will beat Dreams 4-0. So that's why we have to prepare very well. Well, they lost that game and they are coming, they want to come and redeem their image. So it's going very, very, very tough. So we have to work harder to overcome them.
I know what she and Central for your Sabusa coach Kasim Okansi Mengo say Obo Dreams we are Sunday Osansu go home to Kumasi Sunday Koroko. Obeka say Obo 2 home matches at Wasno. Also we take advantage now to me at the 6 points. Now supporters Obo support Nations FC no. Omutie need power sports and nano pay. A dear message in a coach or the Eja Omo.
It has both the morale of the players and bring the confidence back that we are on track. Unless we got to Tuesday before, training, anything can happen. So you can't predict your lineup until you can predict back. Anything can happen. So we have a long way to go. So unless by Tuesday before, we can decide. We tell them to come and cheer us up. They've been coming, even last Monday, they came. It was a Monday game, they came. So I think Wednesday they can come, and they will come to cheer us up for us to get the 3 maximum points for them.
Now, what do you want to share Dreams FC for so camper? Wilfred Drummond, a assistant manager at the Mad Dreams Football Club. One who said, we say, Coach Kasim Kensi Menga Kasabe Bray, 5 game of watching a bass on a home. Now, Mokrano, a day approach, now, what they could get us, also Mutimi Kompa, now to me, so Mutimi, careful, because nations are a very good team, Mudia Gra, and Norma Enquay and Famo, last game of Moko Taquano, and Norma and Shadam Farmer Dreams, a canine, and a Omuchi, and now, Ochina game with you with GDS, Anya Hekra. Pointed here on Betty Alpha Eddie Free Idea Edgeso Abba PM1 grind.
We have to approach it cautiously because this is an away game, and we know that nations, they are a good side, on paper. But we have also realized, that teams have also gone there to pick, points. So we are very, very positive in going to nations. Yes, we would make sure we keep a very, tight defense line, but we also make sure we find ways to also penetrate, to also break their line, because if you want to pick something from this game, you have to be tactically sound. And from the last game, we were not too good in many moments of the game. But in this game against Nation, we have to make sure we adapt to every moment of the game, i.e. when you have the ball and when we also don't have the ball.
And what you was Wilfred Drummond say ahead of the game, China Basso against Nations FC. Dreams FC camp injury situation saying this here.
There were 1 or 2, injuries, but the medical team are working around the clock and make sure that by Wednesday we get a lot of players, a lot of fit players to play from. I mean, it's an ongoing competition, and since football is a physical contact, you should expect 1 or 2, injuries, but the medical team are working very hard to make sure they get all the players, all the best players available.
We are the same assistant manager of the My Dreams Football Club. Wilfred Drummond on also the 2 jam. Yade hon semono eto anim ene anopay na pandon so achina hobe huriye pop mediama etu kwa ko piemu pando ne Heart of Lions e dia so Ibrahim Tanko Anyas wono ye head coach Ede Emma Mediama Sporting Club was a game no ye game be din pa na preparation die o ma prepare ye o mse kwan no wa ti kwan bia zo prepare ansana o matime nya points e dey free pando abepiem watakwa.
I mean, we are going to do our best, and there is no assurance in football. Definitely, we are going there to take a point or to win. And I believe that the boys are now clear in their mind that we can also win away games. So definitely, we are going there to come out with something.
Now, Coach, Mami Musa, Monsovo camp on G situation at the ahead of Lions game, watching a bus with the media main.
No, as it stands now, I think everyone is on board, and so definitely we are going to have our full squad to travel to Pando.
We are in Samaria Mediama Sporting Club head coach Ibrahim Tanko Anyas one also Ede Tuja na Bibiani Gold Stars Omugu Sopa Hweson betimi Ajele Gnomuni Kumasi Asane Kodoko 47-47 na no nom head coach Frimpong Manso Mayanga one also akasa se amanfo akasa Kodoko anye league na dia Gold Stars na bejo se hwe Ocean Nations FC omunso ewo wrestling papa enu kwan sa amanfo right off ogidi se Nations FC so eye club ba on betimi aje afile and some from Paul Manson, the 2 need Power Sports and him.
Yeah, of course. And it's not the 2 of us. Now, nations is also part of the race. You cannot take them out. So, for me, I think that is our objective now. We want to win the league now. But then, it depends on how we approach the rest of the games.
Coach Musa we nyame yadema wachine ukwe mu kopiem obechem amuni bechem United na ebo mo bakumase nyame nku a nkomo de nwia egu kodokofo garem game na nkase baso no Gold Stars mo ped league age bechem amoko no game no hu ni say.
Like I said, it's also going to be a difficult game. Now I don't expect any game to be like a walkover. No, bechem yes they drew with Kotoko, yes. But then at home, they might want to also win the game. But for me, I think it's going to be very difficult. The results can be 50-50. It can be anybody's game. We are going there. We will also try and then win there. So for me, it's the way it is now.
We are in Summer from Paul Manso Mayanga, head coach. Ede my idea Bibiani Go Stars one on the two jar and some doors we brand call my fa fi sem no ensia na afi discussion no intimi and us with dia mejeso and ekweku sapon sakodi spanky afiki jo besom na afi discussion segment no etimi a continue.
All right, kwaku sapon sakodi na ye tenin kaso de fi sem na de abrain no this year the Ghana Premier League na hey said a crowd of folk Franels the kind why home to be on na ho sa no so aba beji league no. And they say very open, will be able to me, Ajay. But all right, in the discussion about it was UEFA Champions League, Yami Adomechna, and we'll be back at the big game in the Basu. In Tiakata, all the matches, you know, in Yami Adoma, Echna, and as our big game in the Basu, Arsenal versus Real Madrid is going to be a tough one. And no, you better discussing. I said the new man is it's Ghana the 20s so. When say be a Central African Republic, you see, I don't imagine say baby a befebia, the best senior side that normal baho bank crowns so. Then it's almost down many area, but Unity Cup and so a bus Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Ghana, Nigeria, and also a bus more than Bamba, the greatest of all time, Papti. There will be an anno pay a channel for Yankee Rich is Kenny Premier, Mr. Ando, Contractor 1, Browley, Crocodile Matches, and I feel the great Kufata, and Dr. KKP Prad, Nanakobu Director 1, Azeman of Azemutus, and Afi Adams Al Hassan, aka Watara, baby will be a channel for Dr. J. Biney of J. Biney Company Limited, Prophetess Mavida. And so Real Gate International Ministry, baby will be an anno paying. Yechiano Victoria Apia, aka Frau Lady, or France, Abuchimemu anno pay. Yechiano fi Thomas Obeng, and so Denmark. Yechiano ne anno pay fi Mr. Prince Ousu, Aon ne penny pa, Ma Prince Ousu Mutus. And so a cardilla, Tamamuto way, I ben old, a flower station, baby will be an anno pay. Yechiano papa, pass it, kind of saying, El Passion Week in as well as Lent, no. Na Enra and the Presbyterian Church of Ghana Salvation Congregation ya share the ase time near 6:30 pepepe and then so ye twaso akopem ya wada na fi ifia da no yakwa sorry and then opa Enra message aye Reverend Gideon Boafo Gideon aye Ransford Boafo associate pastor at the mine ninsa mo kanya me no credit mini na aye kama papa pa describe be aye Judas Iscariot na oka Yesu esuafo no so na adwene ene na koma na elba bi kra nti da de ono efre Yesu no mra nyina nim say Yesu e Messiah no 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 your friend no rabbi na just one of the teachers ni bi and no friend ko Yesu e mai na how say describe na hu behia say say Judas Iscariot nyame adom enne 6:30 pepepe elma serving Salvation Congregation no ye besan akoni akwakuhia na yete nyame asem na yasan abompaye dache kwaku yes, started with the UEFA Champions League and Nyami Adum and they be a basso 7 p.m. and a basso Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund and Elbo and a fee a Aston Villa and so any Paris Saint-Germain and a day a so and also a tough match. But first leg it was 3-1 in favor of Paris Saint-Germain and now fee Barcelona so winning 4 against a Dortmund. And Yemfa is almost the end of the just mere formality. Yes, Anka. Barcelona crank almost and conquer boss our match. No, it would when it shares social media handles in and from a bankro and a fin and a safu and a dear co and they are no pay. Mamesha same free caucus upon Sako day. And now, Beju who make a crowd break.
Oh, Yanko.
UEFA Champions League. Yes, same free and they now feed the apex is Adi Becano. When Kenya say acquire 3 and Kenya match be a no shit. But acquire 3 we are seeing her. Behre at TSDC Ebekoso second leg. And first one was 3 in favor of Arsenal. You mean said the second one to be here, but they started from any day for you for China. And you wait there. Barcelona at the end of the day just wait there for gone. It's just almost way down.
And for gone, sir. Only Jasmine dot one for can.
I'm today.
Almost Liverpool 40 my year be more draw inspiration from Liverpool 4-0 against Barcelona. No. Almost say Liverpool team na yem fan say. Almost say.
And the character Liverpool, almost Champions League majibida. But looking at Liverpool, any character more. And they said you won't be when it comes to a beer Champions League, you know. Say yeah, o ma fe nye Dortmund craft anymore.
Almost say we team na Barca kra those days. Kra Liverpool team coming back for 0 and ye bini Barca team we. Nto mo GD say on be coming back ene. In their football, Signal Iduna on say one of the intimidating stadiums world football Signal Iduna hono. And the 80 against 20% on paper. But football the paper so never bono. Nti minim masa met master. I read me that say yes once again yes so enchia ye tie for na hwefo a wo mo hwe na no pay. Afiki ade be chire madwene om. Oko UEFA site a match say basunya referee so be din nyina din ho but Real Arsenal referee ni nko mo fa ne din to dwa.
Oh sir, ade madwene shut up. Ade.
Any
M say akwa
ade. Omo say minze okay Aston Villa ne PSG. Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez from Spain nebe handle. Dortmund Barcelona referee Mauricio Mariani from Italy. Say be afa na make us no be update dia minim. Ochina matches na bas new 2. Inter versus Bayern referee Slavko Vincic from Slovakia. Real Madrid Arsenal referee di
what the di
menzias here.
No say ka English you be na kudia na.
But referee from England e be call. Me sure say na omo
me sure say be
from England. But omo picking we send referee dey hu. But assistant referee
England referee ba ko di Madrid dey
sure.
Me sure say be anunti na ama omo ye free hold because say Beyonce originally there might be maybe an English friends referees maybe omo be call.
But because of English club involved in
officiating. Yes.
Nti na fam man but we dey
as a yache.
I'm for drumming in street too because in the Madrid for betimi aye. Yidim the Madrid betimi aye.
Because yakwa as a Champions League Real Madrid for there.
There be no na side
because all of the Atletico Madrid there now then obi betimi aka say afei Boom said the Madrid change as a team bia. But Champions League baby do ne be. Yeah, I'm trying to say yeah part of the world, no. And most of the time bia near pay be Barcelona near you. But if you go to Europe, a entirely different crowd.
Community teams. Ubo wa bia or te bia Birmingham or den Aston.
I'm just looking at it from say bia a team bia from Bulgaria. Yeah, I'm say bia Ludogorets. Ebe team ya finals. Bia UEFA. Any problem with it? But yeah, now you had it there. Yeah, Barcelona, Real Madrid, the money, you know.
France referee the game no.
Up to nobody about
Francois Letters.
Any affiliate? Because I'm sure say
I'm from update because you can't see.
Me no o kan na mpese me here confirmation sir because
about the flu.
I ready my starting from Aston Villa ne PSG game no. And now because Aston Villa because e bro for there sabi Spain for Mekan Villa. What they say a game enye dan deal sir. Pe die e course so our dia Parc des Princes our France no. Because now we make a say baby PSG for a revival mo carry and mo campaign this year na say mo share Manchester City our Champions League no. On say prior to that game no. Now omo battle crash on betimi as survival champion because no more relegation. Because no more finding difficult to qualify. But omunya aside emphatic win over Manchester City 2-0 be no. I say 2-1 no and then no. It is possible you beat me akoyanim. But omuko ball playoff e back round of 16 no. E be share almighty Liverpool e ban Champions League. I think you own team in top 4 teams in Champions League. Liverpool enka ho. Liverpool to konya away win our Parc des Princes. Obi afi so coming to Anfield ne for gone conclusion in the Liverpool. But a certain Dembele and then the Paris Saint-Germain team no ebe police springs like so upset our dear Anfield Liverpool for team qualify. E you be anwanwa. Say after so ko win away. Pa na obe lose home no. Because na yenka the last time at Champions Liverpool win away obe free home da. By a beer team yesi. That's you say football no untimi right of Obia because Obia hunobo. Mami mo coach Luis Enrique Abaso. Because it's a total transformation and our dear back PSG team no. After Messi exit, Neymar exit, Kylian Mbappe said few why certain place before we be so that's the end of Paris Saint-Germain. But we are French League total dominance. We gap come be our France war and like this league in the Ombeji because man etaji. Now go be back so Mbappe could and come struggle. But more certain young players be you can say youthful exuberance now more the year Juma. A certain dwe ewo ho Bakola ewo ho Ubenya Dembele are very good. Even Omowa was striker friends say Goncalves Ramos our bench.
And our midfielders no so bad. Vitinha Monet.
Vitinha, fantastic midfielder. And I said João Neves.
Luis, what's the name?
João Neves. And
Spain, you know.
Feno.
You also a midfielder. Fabian Ruiz.
Wow, sa on midfield trainer. Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and João Neves. Fantastic combination. It means a cohesion no ho. Oma bomo ho ache. And me, I wasn't surprised from a go down. Omutim be share Aston Villa 3-1. But more munya complacent. Though Omaba benya results nimbo England be a different ball game altogether. Where Aston Villa for was stubborn coach, you know him marry. Won't mean share twice. When the ball first on our share na second match, you know, Obe Shenka na Obe Brafriki. Or ready game ye pa. In the game, chances no there. Make us say member be 70% chance the Paris Saint-Germain. Bet so when him na so relax say 3-1 there omo asili true away into omo kwa there. Agents of the ball against Liverpool Anfield no for the same agents na Aston Villa game no because a match omo fa na ho grosso. Dortmund versus Barcelona. Football connoisseurs make sure say a foregone conclusion the match Barcelona. Per results when you say emphatic 4-0 win hour of Spain. No bet na say my Dortmund team we are all that strong. Yeah, even in Bundesliga crowd almost struggle so me a pulley results be no. I bet na say share Barca 3 or 4 unanswered goals. Even so much Barca 3-0 crowd na me I will be surprised. 3-0 crowd na Barca qualifier. Barca home because a football they bet per Barca baby mu FIBA performance from domestic league eba Europe no. Na this year we share Dortmund twice. Ningi na watch show mo show mo Germany in groups phase no. As I be show mo our quarterfinals first leg. I think say Barcelona be the worst performance and ne enumerate no should be draw. At least omanya the crowd who's na draw. But omo left back bad dey na we no. A big blow de ma Barcelona. Say coach what na bench and ne. So with me like it me mastermind dey you know say can maybe professor go back 3 because okofo academy player no left back now no the performance e form. It say or shepherding at least on fa bia Ronald Araujo no Emeka ho. Na on shifty Abia Igor Martinez enko left side of defense. And no betimi aboa no. Other than that there Abia now hona weak link e dey ama Barcelona na enwumre. A game on paper Barca in favorite and definitely on be qualify. 2 matches e Barcelona no. Meka say PSG e wo upper hand so betimi qualify. And Barcelona straight out 2 teams we e betimi akọ semi-finals. Minim say yem for china match
but so share Barcelona for selling now usika no. Omo difference on Sir Martinez no.
Yeah.
Most of omo dangerous saying no na ye. It is why we say shifting na call left back e betimi ahadwen.
Afriki
because where omo actually ho no. Most of the serious tackles in the area balls there nyina no. Ono no offer. Yes.
Alejandro Bade no so out. It is say oh you go left back.
Yes, into the only be at least obetumi bia. Obetumi not necessarily be obetumi hold the 14 pass as say be a bad be see abono. But it's better to keep we no ha. E do be a din a clearance e papa na we na obetumi ya madan because concede. So why we saw concede na say ma Dortmund for no that kind of obetumi asoja. And no me yes sir. One obetse cards bebem.
Yes.
Frustrating to be we be ba ho so no. Now be our key player be our full say. E be any kwase uniform no mark akodi card. So it's better say at least omuchi for kakra wona. We dey betumi I cover area man. Dan so be shifted in back left no.
I'm not saying on my left back o. Onko back.
Like over 3 okay.
Back 3 don't call no and what the left side of the defense. Okay. No team cover home mama. Okay. On the coach formation and access stab your fees or ball betimi timi nya results I qualify no. Yeah,
because already Madrid there now first leg no ball. Yeah. No my handicap in terms of say be at the ball right back on. Into mo force no day. Your friends Valverde. Ekoko show into limit no. Into e be all ba obedu center so call back. But when you be any be our share ho. On to me more to say at the six. Kebi on so betumi create some chances be or crack be betumi dey.
But this particular season Ancelotti will tell you to Valverde your right back. More of the matches you're using the right back. And the always know your result to feel say be away so betumi afa dey amano. And the kubuke no. It make us Paris Saint-Germain Barcelona chances say omo kwa semi-finals no 90%.
Oh yeah.
On be advance their come.
Omo lusu kra qualification
the Obenya. Aston Villa betimi ahadwen a. Chire bia for the first 20 minutes omo timi nya goal. Omo nya goal within 20 minutes omo betimi put you threat ama PSG bet say to score 2 unanswered goals pass. I'm just 2-0 now. I work up penalties and I say extra time. 3-3. See, we go and count you. So per se or qualify straight out. Church 3-0. No team they are qualifying. Difficult. And to me, say PSG, Barcelona, they are through to semi-final stage. And then Manchester made the whole summer to Jan. Ochina, big games e Basso. Madrid Basso Italy on Inter Bayern Munich. A month when in course. Ubia fee say because of Inter but Germany, Abenya results in the down deal at the moment Germany. Or a Bayern Munich in Champions League. Omu ye good away sin omu home matches. All the years away matches. Year be omo ba Anfield ni Liverpool ball draw. Liverpool could win our Allianz Arena 3-1.
I want to crank a Celtic.
Yes.
But I'm quite away, better
comfortable. Me name the reason. Say be a home pressure on the door most winter out. And the intense fee say wa ba Germany etimi abenya lead 2-1. Going to a second leg I'll be Giuseppe Bieza no a done deal the man there. One share or Bella at the wrong side of their mouth because Bamini team be about Europe away matches only very very
but
good.
I say okay because like I can say be almost league as a season no like almost winning but I'm saying should I convincing
technical handle no or new experience you need some more appointed Vincent company no need the reason why in here Bamini cover Vincent company so my head coach because company Burnley went to me and survive more minim qualities omu coach ni muntia omo de sa jumane share sa se onyem famo omo do omo wi ni omo lead omo leg in bet Bayern supporter bia enye happy about normal course team nim a game se Bayern fee say obetimi even a pushy game no crack or extra time or say first 45 minutes omo timi nya goal no make sure someone consider and Inter team bia Afriki this year almost share them pop even saw the one bob to net a very difficult Champions League, Oma more than 6 or 7, 8 matches. Oma consider just 3 goals. Oh, Champions League. Prior to Bayern game, Oma consider 2. And a Bayern match, Oma consider back.
And we can so rest stay to Ram.
That's it. What they say, it tells you say, Oma man shawa to score them they very difficult. And on my game they did my Bayern Munich. Until I make us say Bayern fees up so of course upset beer. First 20 minutes and our first 30 minutes no. On take lead. On take lead the way to stay back. And a 1-0 extra time be able to happen in football. But Oka say who push me pad the America say Inter ever qualify ahead of Bayern Munich. Game no a 50-50. But Inter me support and I say me us nya be call the Inter Milan say and our China on beat me qualify ahead of Bayern Munich. Though Bayern were experienced there, but I don't think that this time around no it beat me abwomo because if you coach is quite bench Simone Inzaghi any visit company no difference no mu wanti mete point Inter Milan so no so be ko semi-finals. The big game itself Madrid for start kasa e bi se almost Santiago Bernabeu ombe klusu ombe say enye close abe klusu na be boa o so performance yes na say obetuma klusu enye dey jam
nti omo mie de preko na nsu be to ntogum
de obeye bia
so omo kata so kra na say na so mu nyina mu gum
eti de be CBNC Arsenal crab betimi anya support because Barcelona be over 30,000 supporters. I could take it. Some can support to Arsenal. After Jesse, Arsenal Jesse, Declan Rice Jesse. And now we are Atletico Madrid game now. Omo nyina no Arsenal banners omo kura. Some can support to Arsenal. Eye ochina nwumre. Just we say Fancy Atletico support be 10 times get Barca 10,000 ho a. Arsenal for England be 5,000 mara. Omo no we at stadium no pe. It's a game Mikel Arteta. Now when we say league no there over for Arsenal. There's no way to manage EPL no. This our trophy be this season now. Now on make Champions League there Arsenal echo trophy list. And when Nyamia dom what mean 3-0 advantage from the first leg. And who plays nyina nanka obi omo doubt nyina no. First level no. Omo nyina eligible betimi abo Saka. Over the weekend, Sanso ball he tells you say or eligible betimi abo watchina e dey ama Arsenal. O a certain party Rice on betimi hold midfield no. With difference how the boy with me hold Real Madrid one concede goal. We share 3 goals no. Omni available player beyond to me more Jorginho. Jorginho so say mo ba first leg when ye bia mo. Nti me nka say ebeye ebia blow e dey ama Arsenal. Arsenal pen year on making sure someone concede goal first half. So I went around Madrid within first 20 minutes. Madrid team take leader.
No,
of course. Lose the unbeatable lose game. No, let's say 2-1.
By hard pass
1-0 or 2-0 be the obetima lose.
Yeah.
By to concede 3 unanswered goals, Arsenal should be the me particular me who is a bit happen because Madrid squad with team no honor any team be a exceptional.
Unlike defense no so almost said almost super proud here
and even since
and Camavinga so more this time on Saturday.
Since Toni Kroos if he midfield honor omfifi honor lapses abedo is a whole kesiye pada Madrid midfield ho and Camavinga out of frustration needless card no team yakwaje against Arsenal first leg and now no you'll be forced to play Bia Chouameni if only or a feta na bia Modric ya bia one person best start on so because Camavinga out the anasa obo player be or right back no shift Valverde abafin fine but up to our attackers no Mbappe, Vini, and Rodrigo so meet my clinical. A certain Bellingham ewo and for the past 4-5 matches no on said that Enyan ready my nim Bellingham say or body my Real Madrid no. A game my head unlike Tima now Ronaldo, Benzema, Bemo who meet me one player pay bet my change game no the amount no. Madrid team we said then who be sir. They gave my head for the first 30 minutes a Madrid team and go they should forget. There's no way Arsenal be concede 3 goals in the second half. The Madrid person me bibia first 20 minutes omo press game no omo press no munya 1-0 first half e betimi abo omo e be force Arsenal phone to open up so yense ko pe goal e na anhwe ya na bi omo achi no so e be vulnerable na fe Madrid akonya goal no Arsenal team we no omo certain defenders omo experience Saliba fantastic defender by our standard it's rather unfortunate say Gabriel Epra went me more but player or the ball first leg no equally good compared to Gabriel obetimi abo. A certain Calafiori, I don't know whether he's fit to play or Chinanas or on your fate, but Saka a player be a Madrid fans should watch out. One the how omo Saka Pate omo the neutralizer Madrid fan midfield nina. But as a glory in Academy decline right because of an expert set pieces not taking into Abaswoni in Academy right. But players are have Madrid our first leg no. Yes,
it was a clear opportunity. I said, "Sekonya connection to a Bianca."
Because you know, a Saka Pate. So here, Pate breaky Camavinga, a breaky Modric. Just a midfield, just a bosso munina. And I'm hoping, say, obesanya day, nyame admo china. O ye day there, I think say Arsenal beat me. I'm maintaining pressure. Madrid be more because Arteta and team at least also team trophy. If City 4 edisike remo Champions League in Ibia, is it the only big team in England now? Only Champions League here. Arsenal Chelsea will be, United will be, Liverpool will be, City abejibi. Yaka Arsenal no nyibi.
Aston Villa krajibi.
Aston Villa will be
Nottingham Forest also.
Into so mutimi ye bibia say at least so mutimi yi Madrid film ekwa semi-final sa e be boost mo confidence so beat my Champions League no. Because everyone's obe share PSG, Inter, Barcelona, Arsenal. Arsenal Asia Barcelona, I think say omu game no star na ya pe. Tiki taka na wo ho. But omu ntimi nhia che final game. Nti likely so be share Paris Saint-Germain say Arsenal timi advance here. Na PSG Aston Villa do be win na be share semi-finals. 50-50 game abi be betima happen. Nti Mr. Arteta say this time no e ba no mfa ehun ko replace them ka so mo ko defensive game. O hold midfield no. Upon more 3-5. On hold the midfield no, or making sure say attack be a Madrid for no more operating from flanks. When's no we use to be a Vini, Mbappe, Rodrigo. Edu the no more penetrating midfield back. And midfield no a certain party or how bet me I hold the midfield the amount up to the Olatras. Let's say almost bet me about back to the party and at the game or my team day. And they have a certain good goalkeeper, David Raya. I think it's all monitor national or a fantastic goalkeeper EPO. On go that papa Raya. And as the match is bull combo draw and Raya and Komulusu. And I'm hoping say Raya beats him any day. And on China game on ebe the battle of the goalkeepers. Kotwa Benyan ne fide kakra.
But the doors so we dey back be femu.
And none can say so one consider more than 2 then you are through to the semi-final stage. It don't make it sure the first 20 minutes no 30 minutes no Arsenal and consider go man consider first 30 minutes on be qualify. All
right. Nyame adom e Ghana Premier League matches ni bi so so Young Apostles in Chelsea. Bechem United in goal starts Nations and Dreams, Heart of Lions in Mediama. Eduana and Accra so folk na free Accra Lions ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Samatex in Karila and afi Holy Stars and so any vision at the bench so beye kama papa table no Kotoko ni dika 47 points. And our goal starts at us to be 47 points. Goal starts at this time no many abre. Say league don't be to me aje. Kwabna amwa ben da chehene. UEFA Champions League and nebi oho Yami Adoma Chile be ho, but the overshadow Ninano, Arsenal and Real Madrid because of the non-knowing 3 goals Arsenal to me a share to see idea. To see idea. Your friend is Arsenal for your margin and said, Debbie, Real Madrid for your margin and say, Mo, Ombedi cry, be Ombedi Jollof. Say, quay plane dia. Or my, quay plane say, plane on the decline, plane, to why I'm not. I can fast some about that's it.
African. Mami here PSG. Any Aston Villa game no. A game many was so. And I'm looking at the 2 managers, the 2 Spaniards. One more a coachy 2 teams no. Winning Park the Prince and back to Villa no. Any small game. And Africa, I was looking at 2 coaches no similarities are in between omo. From Una Emery. I mean, typically, we adopted high defensive line. And it's why she set up now she players are or buy or requested for even Asensio from Paris Saint-Germain and also J. Rashford and so Efi Manchester United. Now, I'm looking at this squad, say, obey to me, they are starting game, no, and I'm looking at Emiliano Martinez, Ebeho, Matt Cash, Ebeho, then probably Obebo Ebia Enzo Konsa, and so then John Magen, and so Telemann Bemachin Finfi were in between. Then Rashford, for me, Mimpeso be benchy only Watkins. Affected woman. It was a major blow at Momo. So one starting, no best starting, he came in cameo. Kitu no baby shame boy. This is a team. So share your time and no that for share your take can I 1-1 crano munye and sana. Paris Saint-Germain exhibition. Luis Enrique wasn't happy with the score line and kita because when him coach on in Eshiano. And now Aston Villa team no enye team bia Africa wo beka say omo players bi omo team bebre bia but omo su team na kwa Paris Saint-Germain team no omo kita omo na they play as a team omo ni individual names they make out say apart from bia Dembele bia obebo ni din so abebo Barca and the name no probably bia World Cup ni ade no won share the ehu one star player bia Vertingham na the idea of Bomudin or Portugal, ordinary players. But when they are playing for Paris Saint-Germain now, you see, say, one more ball, a certain party in B. They make what they can say. Bro, Aston Villa team no so. But on any given day, bet to me as team be Paris Saint-Germain. And Medican Canada said me.
Sure?
Oh yes.
Someone Browns don't build a team no.
Me say
like if you do it individually, you have to say do your crowd there. You have to say be your but in terms of quality near in the day.
I'm saying you say quality never hono. Enye hu sao Vincha of Georgia, formerly of Napoli, then Dembele. These are the guys
because Fabian friend, what's the name?
Fabian Rose.
And then say Mungina.
Anti Fabian Rose ball Jerry Talisman ball
they feature for their various national teams and they are doing well when it comes to even Nations League in England.
Meba. Oba Aston Villa, Oli Watkins, Obo Edinburgh England, right? Anamebwa.
Okay.
Marcus Rashford and United and Sensemi recently. Even coach Ibekro friend Oba he is a starter from the Three Lions of England. Anambwa. Matt Cash, Oko USA, Obo, Edmond right back. Emiliano Martinez, a World Cup winner, or Che Edmond Argentina. I'm saying, say, on the field of play, if you want to make so Bebu Bodindia, Embro Sosa, me who say extremely high bia.
Okay, Sadio high.
Sana me pesa me chere. Compare team and Paris Saint-Germain kita the likes of Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, era no more stars no be no more as a team. Ego no na high. But this a team even Mbappe cry swording, Luis Enrique defy all us to me bench no ni benya problem. Wasemo manenko. Me build the team. I am a bro obi so say when you went to me more. We build the team around the players. Who's Bankola? One and then him Dway. From Rene, Star Rene, John Boy. But when he's been given the opportunity and confidence now coach in the man no. Yes. It no na make say that teamwork no ho. Africa feed baby amede ba no tase here. It omu ni superstars bia omu te say Madrid and they wakwa Rudiger kwa take Jude Bellingham o training grounds o twa ne kakra na beda no ntokwa. They need to be separated. Igwe bi eni ho. And Vincha fi Napoli by no waba augmented one more attacking machinery. This is a game Afriki and so now I was looking at the squad now Yuri Talisman Belgium about the moment you know Leicester City and Oba Aston Villa Oba on your bat now Marcus Rashford and medical so Marcus Rashford new Oliwa case was so that and nim hono a bet threatening woman Paris Saint-Germain for now come because when to me I'm threatening woman now Obo Abia Afriki woman fin no Obo Fabian Rose ejina ho no de vetting her esam beka ho na o de duwe e won tentenwa no de ebia wa moba kola kwa no de yawo nervous krasan ba bejina sa yo boy no din fi Benfica buy no e bejina chiro ho o bodu ma hu no bejuma boy ni ye wa chire ho no akwa vetting her then probably Fabian Rose mu pena utom din ba sa yawo nervous small boy no hu na juma o ye wo team no eso so I'm looking at South squad we say
what from left back na so
Paris Saint-Germain left back Mendes unse ba ko na first league no hwe kakra o
no but say on the fan say obviously
I'm foul
you get it back
compared to the game of against Liverpool more or Salah chini bottom me say I no twe fan bo abodi card 18 no on say dynamics no and shade bet I'm tipping I just want to see Paris Saint-Germain to say true. Afrique, Vincha can cause the damage with the defenders of Aston Villa at any given point in time because he's a threat. He's a schemer, skillful, and on your selfish. One thing I no. Make us say Dembele ne Drew baby Afrique na ne selfish na doso. On release ball no NJ Mumbo. I'm looking at Luis Enrique so Obama Donnarumma as usual best starting on pride here. Ashraf Hakimi, Marquinhos Beba back to the team. On your brand here, William Pacho, more 4 and 5, no Pacho that left footed, you know. Then Fabian Rose Aba now the Yao Neves, then Vertinha. On the left, left back Nuno Mendes as usual Bebo. Then Afriki Ubenya Dwe, Disari Dwe, or Betchon. Obra wo de bakola beba bebo so say young boy na o to police nso obama France no ono nso beba onimbo ne bo so for me I think that this is a perfect team may expect say then Dembele the danger man obey niemane of course team no wababa chere say he's the senior man he's the poster boy for the team
that's like agro on any so
agro dey bi won ani so babo no obebo and obe make a difference no. So when we to me and Shakra be assisted for me, I see Paris Saint-Germain to go through this level. But Afriki, I was looking at say pressing Luis Enrique press on the Beba system no, so be wingers no, akati anutina Vincha the Dembele and two critical grenades you be so pushing the and na no the Vincha na say ba support or typical number 10 row. So it tells you say a all-round team and we are building. When you lose the ball, don't stand, press and come, recover. Yansan from home. Nianje ball, niansan and start it. So, omo ye Juma. For me, I think Paris Saint-Germain will say true. I take Paris Saint-Germain to get to the finals. Makan wants some dada. Then Afriki, Bayern Munich, any Inter Milan. Medical Kasem will say Inter Milan, Obian Shawamu. I say attention anyone so. But one of the underrated coaches, current system here, Pep Guardiola mo Jurgen Klopp I mean Slaughter ba yehu Luis Enrique mo company mu nyina ni mu bi ye bi ahwe. But Afrique one coach underrated Simeone Inzaghi. A man for sheda I say ye money credit. Meaning so what's the ahwe?
And so yeah, there's your fan.
Yes, she time of film Lazio. Eddie Ebaye between 2018-19. She ajumo or Lazio. Or the Lazio Edge Coppa Italia. Was that one beji Super Coppa Italia no? Or the 2 trophies at Lazio between 2018 and Bepim 2019. In between the 2017-2018 season, the 2018-2019 season, Ofi won Inter for Cofano in 2023. He won them 2023 international 2024 season or the league ni momo. Okay, so time nuna na Abrante Andre Onana Efi Ayas Aba. Okay, say as a band kakrebi by Drew Numini at the Adian San or Babe Pimo. Now Fiki, even in 2020 or by Inter Milan, runners up 2022 Champions League. Okay, so Mulusuye 1-0 against Manchester City. Yes, what on one I don't quite and on one as
Manchester City in the first day.
Yes, or the Kwaji, I don't know.
Yeah,
1-0. Shafoma City war. O tell me, Omo. He took exactly unexpected player. Rod the midfielder. Shababy Ojo Peja Bono. And Afiki ever since Obefe Jumano 2023 or do Omo G League, you know. Esan do Omo Beji Copa Italia G Copa Super Copa Italia and Consa do Omo Ebebe PMO. Ever UEFA Champions League runners up. And the name Lautaro Martinez. Ekite team no and Afiki. I'm tipping say Inter Milan qualifier. I'm tipping Inter Milan and Paris Saint-Germain our finals. Obi bekasa ba say Real Madrid there. E ho de me ma ho me say me tip Paris Saint-Germain our finals. Me mfa hu ni obekwa akohia no. Ba minim say e den a or Arsenal right? Then Inter Milan so be ba be fa Barcelona lane. Into on here ya hwede yebesie ene bet 2 teams na me home back to the big game obi ani di actually Africa big game ne say make one last week me say in European football teams bia our team bi otumi bono make one last week manka me catch us say in the year 2006 hwa na Galacticos no ho Ike Casillas no da post mu na Ronaldo Nazario sebofo no jirem. No more setting David Beckham. No more Raul. Carlos the obo shot to Bebrebe left back former Brazilian international.
Roberto Carlos.
Amunya no more ho. Team Anas and Venga credit air kono. Na nyesa invisible no. Ne Bebre fifrim at a point in time ga clinch mu na no more pra actually ko no more pra or the Matthew Flamini in a bebo 3. Even 4 and 5 no kra na injury aba or the away and a bebe shemo part 9 and or the Abrante and the ene kolo to remove a boss I game no Jensen Linsman right former German international the oldest player Saturn not 36 years he took one part Fabregas mu na no mo yankwala and Abrante and the Eddie Thierry Henry share the only goal and second league by 0-0. Eti Arsenal no omu 2 matches or no ma bo Champions League na Real Madrid into me and show mo da no mo best akwa draw upon all the stars and me can say Sateta to tune near me last week omu share Real Madrid there nyam wan truly Madrid elusu game no ba Afriki and a game na nkasa no e china and ye behu say Arsenal are they cut for the big games. And I said, you are no, hurubia keke, and omoye. Afiki, ego Real Madrid team we, but a man for huye. What should the attitude of Jude Bellingham, our pitches were? Afiki, Kamia say he want to be seen all over the pitch. He want to be seen, and Madika Kasasemi say even. Zinizin Zuzi Zidane ball on my boy in Krano. No more any Jude Bellingham. You are an attacker, offensive midfielder for a fact. Ball no be do one man. Obey to me a share, obey to me assist. Obeba no ababa be jira center second nechi. What defensive midfielders ho Chiomeni. We pray more Kamavinga on the last week the name koye because patemu ye no adwuma. patemu ye ho adwuma but me problem me konya wo Real Madrid team ni say Africa Luka Modric will be 40th or 40th birthday will probably be in November September 39 years on to me mount da ni 25-26 years ball are not all bono yes ball ni there oje ball na to me who so on my passes near day you don't start him in a game you are playing with a team who say about no more also right from the blast of the episode Arsenal were on Real Madrid so sa compare say a point here and look at the goals no said the goals no as if by and your ball Rebecca say you were clear and twetwe and eboche set pieces dead ball situations and so lucky kokonya rice or the ball etumu if Real Madrid want to make a mess and a case for themselves say yes 15 times now imagine me champions now when we do some so now and intimidation on my chance yes say wo betum and I wo be ho and the Bema supporters and my say yes I wo but Fiki Real Madrid can only do that when in the first 15 minutes or 20 minutes say Real Madrid to me 2 goals there then I think say they can qualify in the first 20 minutes say Madrid to me share 2 goals then Madrid will say true but don't forget say Real Madrid this season our banaba hono Oma consider goals it means that ushe 2 na Arsenal no subenya go even Emirates no Africa senya Courtois she 2 that crucial saves no or the form and I want to save no and can just say Arsenal benya 5 goals I was asking myself say Madrid team no na enya all day and as but don't forget say Yemo Ateta any the team no so abaso because I think say one tactically on your things right and the boys were different on the that night. Junior Timber she too be your boy
there be ono ya nani edin
on Africa Skelly no at a point in time or shift kwa no asan baba be gina e ba be support because omo nim say Gabriel ni ho a TV 4 and 5 in the crown ki wo kra no me say shaky I hope na me problem wo but on the day Saliba and Africa Thomas Partey me say forget 2 goals now Rice share the mom no on that night in the week no we need 3-0 no Thomas Partey was I mean to me he was my man of the match and Fifi both Luka Modric Jude Bellingham Camavinga omunyina but I think say ne obe nyam yard match obe pushi Valverde o mani mo too because if they want to win this game I was so pushi Valverde ban Fifi pushi Valverde bra and Madrid problem ni nyina so Africa I think some central defense was a problem. That's why I said na omun Fifi no patemo neutralize no omo back for no so no na ho so nyu and idea show clearly and coming into this game nyame adoma e chana if Real Madrid want to qualify they need to do extra work more than 120%. Some lose ball dead ball situation bia making sure say the likes of Saka mo the ball no be pion other than that there and then I will see as a qualify but in the first 20 minutes if Madrid are able to score 2 goals Real Madrid will qualify but
so the bad to score 2 goals in a bed
and that's what be share 3 Arsenal share 3
so we are talking about say be Arsenal be maintaining the game plan our boy you know and when to be one shape
to me
and American so
game plan it on to me maintaining that momentum now I think you don't forget
say na working man
you are saying so omode ko where
me part you say into obeti be about the same game because of you said na working man
okay
let me count let's be on them
okay
from the blast of the whistle yeah shots yeah let's be on them into okono ko boy far why ko be sa hyew
what
they make part you say
okay Matthias
that is how it is because one ebia Madrid be so approach game now she team so on there he has nothing to lose because of course yes
all out
that is it and then when so respond say okay the almost say all my dream mu anu but the mo be person yaku anim
me dey right there me engineer you
down
oh Arsenal goalkeeper no me ni amanfo na me nyini ni o na bibia betumi asikyena onu me
ni Madrid betumi nya win but qualification bedding that is how I see it.
Okay,
or betumi nya win no but qualification bedding and just as so that's na so sanya the day so because Kamavinga so on time mobi what you say into onu say so say Arsenal sanya the day ne pe na so say be hye wo dey make what you say na so say be hye wo nti yes aso betumi abinim say be officiating so betumi e ma game no emu ayeda because some times e ba say ya women so be aggressive what you say obi apeso obo hard until the more obo hard no then so be distracting game no esa referee so be ka say pre
Africa I believe say referee akodi game no obi amfa nhye ne team so akodi match no that mentality no ni nyina ye game psychology into na team bia one psychology no omo fa show team so ne Real Madrid na akobo bibia betumi asi if they want to qualify they should go and play and qualify. There we go to the American. I say, me na me share Dortmund game last week. I wasn't impressed with the performance of the referee. So in the first half, Mr. Shea, and I'm calling Paris Saint-Germain and Aston Villa game because at a point in time in the first half, I saw say the referee was in favor of Barcelona. 50. Oh yes, Opa be so be a game ni bia. For me, sana mi hu no. And not encouraging. So I decided to say message and my Aston Villa and the Paris Saint-Germain game.
And so far, clubs and then I also feel so be able to ask you true.
For me, me say Paris Saint-Germain, PSG Echo. I Barcelona. See Inter Milan to go through. Obviously, Barcelona and Obeko. There's no way Dortmund ever a signal. No. I don't see it. Even if referee dear Barcelona will say true. I see Real Madrid qualifying tomorrow.
Hey.
Yes. Yes.
Real Madrid.
Yes.
I ain't know what I'm saying.
And me say.
And I'm all kind of say.
The mentality when it comes to say, me who say game Arsenal winning, you know, me and JBB and Arsenal boys in them on a day they were the better side. Yes, Obi anya mistake, Obi capitalize on it.
And you feel say be your man should and create chance say be a good back.
Madrid on
a set piece.
Madrid on a day no, they were off. And Niema totally they were off. Niema fam omo.
Domuti kwa nye kranka Arsenal betimi ashon be
5 no medical kadada obi otie bi anim. Maka better freaky in terms of the pedigree, in terms of player to player, San Madrid in any day, even Mbappe alone betimi abo hat-trick. I'm telling you, team ne kita Real Madrid, it is only when omo enyo omu day. Sha, yemfa goalkeeper to goalkeeper and Thibaut Courtois. Afiki. Thibaut Courtois wo ho na Raya wo ho when na obe pick no.
Courtois.
So, two no me bia Madrid team no, Arsenal team no, junior team be two no boy mede no ebebo ahead of Abia. Madrid current two obo. Valverde. Maka say ebia we baba back. Oba shit oba ye improvise bi no wa shit because ope so taker it minya sure say the Valverde be say ba be two.
Oba pushing number.
It oba push Valverde e de na ban fifi ho. E pa cha de make out de be kara say. Then yen hwe left back no.
Lewis Kelly.
Na yen hwe Madrid back, left back ho. The ATM make say even open goal no bet to me the Valverde Benfica no be or the look say we plan my back or the Lucas Vazquez baba body too.
And to the likely so the Vazquez baba no pushy.
Valverde baba solidify in FIFA for actually honum. No we pushy in FIFA. It afiki player to player fear nim ho.
Na Vinicius. E ya ne dey. Na Rodrigo ne Vinicius.
And no make say nim omo anyom dey even on the day hwe ball no mo bo. Rodrigo ampa eji boss o ka tin impeni age eti o mani mo ne de
nenye kra Vinicius
she even Mbappe bo bi onyan se o kwa Mbappe ko she bo we ma Raya be chi ye ni din Afriki onyi ni say Madrid team no ya so mu nyamu problem you need to make mistakes for someone to benefit from that mistake now why no and no na Arsenal for the punish him min GBB and Arsenal for no. But I don't see Arsenal beating Real Madrid here. And nothing Amaka says the first 20 minutes, the Madrid and to me and 2 goals there. The Arsenal will qualify. But Madrid in the first 2 goals.
First half.
Homo be chance na baby. A honumuna machinations no be adwuma no. Ube say for referees ni botiawo. Arafiki eya wa. Who need say Madrid to be qualify?
We there.
For me, in terms of the pedigree, in terms of everything, a favor Real Madrid. I know the main Canada. Say Arsenal are very disciplined. Et to me continue. I think it any. Et to me continue Madrid in the first half of the year. Not at least a one go be there. And it means that second half Arsenal beat me up in go. Then Arsenal qualify. But in the first 20 minutes, I still insist. Say Madrid. And 2 goals. The Madrid will qualify. Madrid will say true.
All right, let's hope and see. The RSA be and your Mabesi.
Madrid will qualify.
But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Head the eye easy, but then so be to qualify. And so for now, we have Paris Saint-Germain, we have Barcelona, and then Bayern Munich. They also Inter Milan will qualify.
Yeah, Inter will qualify.
Then Inter will qualify as well.
Inter Milan qualifying from the group.
Now, last one also Madrid. Also Madrid will qualify.
Yes, the Inter Milan will GDP will Inter game no Inter for no. To me, Simeone Inzaghi, or to me, but 3-5-2, or to me, improvise. And I'm more team. It's like it tells you, and a man for the one any so to say the La Liga and the Premier League. You make out say, and to be sending Upia Bontis here, random pick and now be sa, any pabe num, say him for our expectation be qualifier. Teams are mabubo on bet Italians you and be say, a nipper in Eshe. Even Antonio Conte, Crabbe Napoli, they press to Inter for no magaba. And Afriki, me share Thibaut Courtois to be imposed. Jude Bellingham, Vinicius, Valverde, Kylian Mbappe, Rodrigo, Chiamani Baba back. Etiano cry advantage at the moment. So even one more Valverde cry me bo 6 cry or the Chiamani Baba Babe Jinaho, no a shifting Valverde Aqua. Then Antonio Rudiger Baba says to Esanho. So
let's see what happens. And see Yami Adam and 7 p.m. And at 7 p.m. will be a fan of machine into a piece of and say, come now, that's checking the live comment to the bread. If it's not there, the person come here to me first half and can you bad nothing. Yet the account so to me so. So we did the ERNEST BREW Smith thought say kwam na mo ben da checking and I feel to go saponsa ko the oto so enka. And I feel free my bank na feel na ya so dey call a Facebook, your social media handles. Nyame ya dom na sa dom ya dom ya. Next week, but don't forget, send the passing week in American and then day 2. I bus of Presbyterian Church of Ghana Salvation Congregation Mile 7 New Achimota. Time is 6:30 p.m. per speaker. Reverend Gideon Rangsford Boafo.